Hey there and welcome back. My name's Too Many Riffs and today we're going to be talking once again about some New World. There's some things that I've noticed and a few of them I haven't seen many people talk about by others on YouTube here. These could totally help or hinder how you play, and so I've tossed 5 of them together in a pretty nice package for you, and today we are going to talk about them. As always, if you'd like to stay up to date with New World news and information, don't forget to subscribe for more guides and news videos like this one. Helps my channel out a ton too. Thank you very much in advance, and with that out of the way, let's get started. We're going to start with this because it's probably the first thing you're going to see when you start playing the game. Servers have what they call rule sets. What exactly are those? Well, oddly enough, it's not like other games where you have a PvP or a PvE or an RP server or whatever. Those are obviously all rolled into one server. These are just simply clusters of servers that, if the game needs server mergers down the road, they'll be merged together. That's it. Yeah, seriously, that's it. You can only have one character on each of these clusters, so choose wisely, but it actually doesn't affect your gameplay too much. I will say it is kind of interesting, though, that they've already came up with a plan for server merges. But hey, I guess it's better than having to come up with something on the fly, 6 months, however long down the road, if they even need it. I hope they don't, but hey, having a plan's always nice, right? So I have a couple coworkers who bought New World, and we were talking about our experiences in the game, and one thing that came up is the fact that they totally started in a different area than I did. Like, I don't mean the tutorial that ends with fighting the ship's captain to 50%. I mean after that, when you get dropped out in the open world and into the different areas. This obviously affects your opening quests, and if you want to play with friends, it can hinder being able to do that a little bit. You may need to re-roll a few characters in order to get the same starting location. Actually, so far I've never heard someone else bring this up, and it's pretty important because your first few hours, even to the point where you choose a faction, could be totally separated for your friends or your company mates and you, unless you're interested in hoofing it across the world. This was a little bit of a surprise, and though I kind of like it overall for replayability for alts, it's something you totally need to keep in mind. This is actually 2-in-1 here. The first is if a creature is more than 10 levels below your level, when you kill them you get reduced XP. It's actually pretty standard fare here and nothing unique to New World. All MMOs kind of do this. The other tip I wanted to say here, and actually the main one, is creatures 10 levels above you will not put you into the down state on death. They'll just straight up kill you. Seriously, there was a point at about level 12 where I attempted a corrupted breach just to see how horrible it would go. Obviously the creatures in that area were level 25 according to the map, and they just one-shot me. So keep that in mind when you're trying to sneak around higher level mobs. They can and will murder your face. This is actually one of the more talked about things with New World. Out there in the world, there are fast travel shrines you can uncover by walking up to them, and when you're in town you can teleport out to them by paying some Azoth. I know a lot of other content creators have been vocal about not liking this feature, as it's obvious that Azoth will be purchasable in the in-game store at some point. But I wanted to give you all a heads up that it is there, and if you're willing to spend some Azoth, you can use these shrines to get around a little bit faster. If you're in your map and are curious what the icon looks like for teleporting, it's these little double arrows here. Simple and easy, isn't it? And lastly for this list, if you're a bit of a hoarder like me and like to grab everything you can for crafting, don't forget that you can craft using the items in your storage shed without needing to take them out of said shed, as long as you're in the same settlement as those items are stored in. So if you want to keep your inventory a little bit more freed up for more of your hoarding, don't forget that, because it's nice to not have to worry about your bags being constantly full, like I did until I noticed that. But that's all for this quick little guide video for today. If you think I missed something, feel free to drop it in the comments below, and hey, I might even do another one of these videos later if there are a few more interesting tips. Again, my name is Too Many Riffs, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like and hit that subscribe button for more New World guides like this one. It helps my channel out a ton. Thank you very much in advance, and I hope you have yourself an outstanding day.